Yo. Yo. Ah. Welcome, and this time I'm starting the stream on YouTube at the same time. Let's be efficient. Pin that over here. Let's go. Great. Should we watch... The wishlist didn't move that much. Mostly because we came out of the calendar. It's actually making a huge difference. We were in the calendar and we're not anymore, and it makes a huge difference. We dropped... I don't know if it's going to be updated. Yeah, it's still yesterday, right? August 13. I would need to do custom and add today. And if I show you, you'll see we dropped a lot because we removed the personal calendar, so it's going to start plateauing more. But it shows you how well the personal calendar actually impacts the wish list. It's pretty impressive. So I hope it's... Whoops. I hope it's going to come back though. I hope it's going to pick it up after. When the Godot engine... Hello! And so I'm on Windows because I started launching OBS. And there was a library missing. It is so annoying. So the problem is I'm rebuilding OBS very often. I think I should not. I don't know if there's a way to tell an AUR package to not build. Because basically it's building it very often. It's building a master basically. And it makes no sense. I don't need to live on the edge, because sometimes I have this kind of problem where I'm trying to launch the thing, but it doesn't want to launch because OBS has been built with a specific version in mind, but my OS has updated because Arch Linux updates very often. And OBS hasn't catch up yet, so that's very annoying. Very, very annoying. I need stability. Okay. On the Godot engines. Hope you're doing good. The first thing I'm gonna do, we can start with something cool. I kind of want to do a turntable view to share some of the things on socials. So let's do that, right? Turntable view. Let's start with this, I guess, today. And then we'll work on the probabilities and stuff. Turntable view. A scene to view an object on a turntable to easily share props with on socials. People usually like that. I think I'm gonna make it a tool, no? It's not something that I will have in engine. I'm gonna make it a tool. Let's go. Turntable view. Class name. Turntable view. So the logic will be... actually, I don't know what the logic will be. I guess the logic is... I put the object that I want, and then it's going to rotate, right? So we have a node to have like the turntable, this is what rotates. You put an object in here, so let's try to put something. It's only going to put a scene in here. Beetle, big ship, blob. Bottle empty, box. What is box? Alright. That could be cool. So we put that over here. We'll make it over here, hey Woland. Something like that. The fact that it's not at the center is really annoying. I'm gonna put another point node. What are you working on? I'm just making a simple turntable turntable scene so I can export like small videos for socials. Because we have a bunch of props, some things that are very cool, and we are not sharing them, so I think it's pretty cool. Let me know if you need anything. Nope. I'm just using the assets that are in engine to showcase them. Okay, so I have my pivot point. I'll rotate that slightly like that. Then we'll have our camera that is going to start. Okay, pretty cool. I'm wondering if I'm using the room or if I'm just using I know we have a box somewhere. I'm stupid. The camera needs to be static, but it doesn't matter. You know what we could do? It's not centered. We could scale that to be inside the box. I don't know if I can easily flip the things inside of Godot. Test scale to 1. On an object, it is going to flip them. No, that's not what I meant. I mean flipping the interior faces. But I'm going to do something else. I'm going to use a CSG. Unlock, it says only X to 1. Okay. Yeah, but I'm going to have more control with this. It's fine. The normals. I want the actual object to be faced inside like this. We should have more stuff. We should have more stuff exported. But it's okay. Oh, come on, it didn't select it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Send you texture if you want. I mean, they are inside of the material. I could export them, but it doesn't matter that much. Shit. There's a script that makes the light flicker. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see if it makes sense, but that could be cool, yeah. I forgot something. I forgot that we are reducing the res. Okay, so shit, it's called utils. Kill and create tween fulls. We don't want any easing. Tween property, and we're going to make the turntable. Rotation is in Y, I guess. Yeah. Duration. We can have the rotation, and we can have the rotation amount. By default it's tall, but we can change that if we want. And what's important is that at the end between property, it's going to twinkle back get tree quit. Can turn off all the gizmos in the viewport and engines. You can see how it looked, by the way. I'm fucking stupid. I put my camera on it. Yeah. So this is the room. I wonder if the room is blocking the... Maybe I don't need the room, actually. It's just that it would be cool to have something for things to bounce against, I think. Hey Hiko, what are you doing? I'm doing a simple turntable so we can look at the props. Oh. I mean, we can cast shadows, but we have nothing to cast them against, so it's not going to see. I also want to learn Blender, then learn it. There's nothing easier than learning Blender, and I'm not joking. Where do you learn it from? YouTube. There are so many tutorials. I feel like the fog volume is useless. Interesting how it's just the emission that changes the mood in here. I feel like this should almost be not the one The zooming is way too fast. I don't understand why it's zooming so fast in and out. It's really annoying. I almost want that to be outside, acting as like a... Yeah. What do you think I start from? Grant Abbott is a great beginner, beginner teacher, because he will teach you... Yeah, that's pretty cool. He will teach you, how is it called? He will teach you low poly. And low poly is really cool. I could put a little bit of a chromatic aberration. Is it the only thing that we have in our post-processing? Ah, we have some post-processing in here, that's why. Let's go. Radial blur, we can have a little bit of radial blur. Heel vignette. Faint stench. Radial chromatic aberration. Radial blur, I don't want radial blur. What do you mean? Doesn't really show. Do 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 do. I think I'm gonna pixelate. I'm gonna pixelate. Maybe directly by doing this, but I'm not going to use that low res, maybe. I mean, I could, right? Okay, let's go with 10 seconds. Rotation amount. Yes, let's see. Okay, now it's cool. Now it's cool. I like it. Simple. Simple. It needs to be less lit up. Less lit up. So let's go 1.3. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Okay. This one is almost lighting up the thing too good. Are we doing a rim light? We can try it. We can try. We can try and see if it looks good or not. Let's see. Put all of that in here. Let's try the new light. Right? We have area lights. Let's try that. Let's give it a try. In which direction? There, right? Let me see if we see something. It's still direction and has a range. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Ah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I did. We don't really see the chromatic aberration on this one. Don't we have a chromatic aberration stuff? Apart from the radial? We don't. Because we don't really see it. Okay, what do we have? Okay. And the arch is always on top. With the whole MMORPG, we can't even pre-made assets look okay, half decent. Wallen did all of the 3D in here. How much time did it take you to learn Blender? I'm not a very good Blender user, but I did it during COVID, and so I spent a bunch of time every day. It doesn't really mean anything, right? Learning Blender doesn't really mean anything. If you need to learn the basics of Blender, you can do that in like, I don't know, a day or two. The very basics. Getting better at it will take weeks, but the problem is the artistic skills that you need to develop. This is what's going to be difficult. The fuck? Can learn anything, but if you're no artist, you ain't. Yeah, but you can learn it. You can learn it. It's nothing impossible. What the fuck is happening? Because it's doing that as post-processing and not inside of the game, so it doesn't like. This is weird. I don't see why it would do that. This is weird. Yeah, but I don't want that to be moving. Uniform float time speed. Let's not put a hint range, and we'll just make it 0, and wherever it's doing the time step, yeah, but that's not what I want. I just want chromatic aberration. I don't want glitch. No, we have a radial one. It doesn't look good. I checked. I want that to be very light. I mean, it could be 3. Hey, initial. Kind of like a wide omni. By the way, theoretically, we should rework some of the lighting in the game. because we make heavy use of omnilights, and they're incredibly not performant, especially if they cast shadows. Ideally, we would do a pass on that. On desktop, the lighting is fine. It doesn't really affect anything. But for web or computers that are a bit less powerful, it's kind of struggling. It would have been cool, but it takes time and stuff. So it's not like a high priority. But ideally, we would do that. Hey, Froke. Do I have any way to trigger the movie maker mode? We can prepare a web release later for itch, maybe. I mean, we already have a web release. The web is only for the demo, so it doesn't matter that much. It's just to make it slightly faster. But if one day we take the time to move the lighting, honestly, I think we'll not do it. It takes effort, and I don't know if it's really worth it. Godot trigger, how is it called? Movie maker mode at runtime. I don't think it's possible, right? I don't think so. Okay, it's going to do what? Disable vsync if you want. Ah, it's OGV now? Okay. Ah, it can do OGV immediately. That's pretty cool. But we should be able to script that. We should be able to script that, right? This feels weird. I don't want to be doing that manually every time. Fast, low efficiency, slow, high efficiency. Audio quality, I have 0 audio, but you can put like keyframe interval, I don't know. Video quality. Let's try high. Exciting, right? Super exciting. Why is it not exiting? Oh, I forgot to make it exit. Sorry. I forgot to make it exit. Let's do it again. I'll be vibing with this. Yeah. It's gonna be only right now. It's gonna be 720p. I don't know if I go through the hassle of like making it be 1080p. Maybe for socials it's fine. At least it's gonna be. But it's nice if you want to use that later in a video or something. It's nicer if you want to have something. Higher res. Okay, so where is it? Beautiful. Beautiful. Does it loop very well? Ooh, interesting first frame. Interesting first frame. I'm lurking a bit, have some work to do. Yeah, no probs. I'm wondering if there's a way to tell the movie maker to do something better. There's like the first frame is not good. So this is one thing that we have. Okay, we can have like a media. We can have like a media file, and instead of going there, we go into media. We put it over there. I'm gonna do a set of PNGs instead, and then in here we can do a new text document and do gd ignore, so Godot ignores that entirely. Let's try again, and then I can do ffmpeg. Oh no, you know what, I will actually open not ffmpeg, I'm too lazy. I will use this nice software. If you don't know about it, it's available on Linux, Windows, even maybe Mac. It's really useful if I find it. I don't remember how it's called. I hope I have it installed in here. Shit. Shutter Encoder. It's really useful. It's basically a front end for ffmpeg, to be honest. But it gives you a bunch of features. To like manipulate videos without having to open a video editing suite. It can also do like cropping, it can do overlays, it can do changing the re-encoding, like a bunch of stuff. It's really useful. It's really useful. I like it. So now we have all of our, and we have the wave file for audio, but we don't care, right? We have all of our boxes, and as you can see, the first frame is wrong, so we can remove that right away. And I think we should be able to grab all of those, put them over here, choose a function that would be what can we do? H264. Is it going to work? H264, add a prefix, no, source. Okay, I don't touch anything. Oh my fucking god. No. No. It's creating a bunch of MP4s. I'm pretty sure it's possible though. Shutter encoder. Can it do merging? I'm pretty sure it can, but maybe that was not the function I needed. You're right. Maybe it was. What is the function? AI tools without reconversion. Merge. I will search online. Shutter encoder. PNG. Sequence to image. I know I can do it with ffmpeg, but select the image or JPEG function. What? This is so stupid. I've seen something online. Image. Create an image sequence from a video. No, that's the opposite. To convert an image sequence, drop all the files you want and then select. Ah, okay, maybe in the function I needed to select something. Image sequence in here. Activate the image sequence too. So I guess 60. Motion blur, no. Start function. The wording is a little weird on that software, I feel like. And here's the result. Okay, good. It is a little bit blurry because I guess I can modify that. Interesting. Interesting. You see how the compression adjusts? You see how the first frames are heavily compressed, and as you move on, the compressor kind of adapts, it looks like. You see? Now it's good for what we want to do. But at the beginning, it's very blocky and stuff. Probably because it doesn't really know what to do. So I guess we can do a 2-pass maybe, that could help. Video bitrate, we could set it to like 8000, that might be a bit high. Max quality, no. Audio bitrate, we don't care. Let's try again. Start function. I want to overwrite. It's pretty fast. The problem with that solution is that it's a lot of steps. And what I would like is for us to be able to do that very easily. Right now it's a lot of steps. So it's 9 megs now, but as you can see, even the first frame now is much better. And I'm pretty sure, actually, without setting that, just using auto, but just using a 2-pass, it's probably better. Let me check. Maybe it's not a question of it's not necessarily a question of yeah, it's much better. Yes. Okay, cool. So we don't even need necessarily that much bitrate. It's just that we needed the 2-pass to make sure that the first frame was good. The first frame is actually slightly weird, but I guess it's because it's kind of casting shadows. So it's fine. And our end result is 2.6 megs. That's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. The first frame is a little weird, but I'm wondering if it's the... Yeah, it might be Godot, actually. Or it might just be the shadows that are casted. Huh. Because I think the fact that it's casting shadows is nice. Right? I think it's nice. But on the first frame, it looks weird. What is weird is that we don't have that at the beginning. Oh no, it's the volumetric fog. Wow. Okay, so you know what we should do? I don't know how to deal with that. And that's why I would like Godot. I would like this thing in here to be... I would like that... Come on, go away. I would like that to be manageable from script. So I can start rendering. Basically, the problem that we have in here is that we need the volumetric fog to settle, right? I don't know if you're familiar with that, but lighting and volumetric fog will take a few frames to settle. Initially, it will be too bright, and then it will like... Because it's an iterative process, I guess. It's like a time-sensitive process. And so when you change the light, it kind of moves like that. So is there a way in Godot to let it start later? I don't think so, right? Okay. It's kind of a problem. It's kind of a problem. Right? It's kind of a problem. Delayed tween. Yeah, but I'm gonna have a bunch of frames that are useless. So, and the thing is, I want that to be automated as much as possible. And so right now it's not really going to be automated, right? Is this a one-off thing, or are you going to need it to do for multiple items? I want that to use it. I want to use it on multiple items, like whenever we have a new item, or whenever we think that an item is cool and that we should make a little turntable and post it on socials. It would be nice to be able to do it automated as much as possible. What I could do is I could make a little script that then does the cleanup on the PNG. It's something I can do. I could do that. But otherwise, I can have a tween property that waits. Or actually, we can even, like, to make my life easier, I can await just a few frames, right? Process frame. I don't want that to take forever. Let me just check. Let me just check how long it takes. It's difficult to know exactly. It's difficult to know. I don't think this is going to be enough. Maybe we can tween interval. I don't know. I don't really like that system. Right now it's very manual. And I also want to exporting as PNG is also much slower, but it retains high quality, and then we can do whatever we want. And that's kind of the advantage, I guess. I don't know if it's worth the effort, to be honest. It's just that the easier it is to do, the more inclined to use it and to output things often you are. So sometimes it's worth spending a little bit of time to have something nice. It's kind of a shame that you can't delay the recording, honestly. It's a little bit stupid. I'm sorry, but I find that a little bit stupid that you can't say start recording later or start recording whenever I tell you to record from code. But yeah, you could save the output frames in GDScript, so to delay to the fog working and start grabbing frames from the viewport and saving them as PNGs. Yeah, true. I can do it entirely through code. It's just that initially I thought that the movie maker mode would make my life a little bit easier. That's why initially I went with it. So you see, frame 5. I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's not a huge deal. It's a little bit annoying. Should I do it in 1080p also? Probably. It's still there, right? It's still there at the beginning. But it might be better to grab the frames without the movie maker mode. Honestly, is the movie maker mode doing anything specific? Is it doing anything specific? Apart from being useless. I'm such a fucker. We should set the resolution. So display server, how do we change the resolution? I want to... Is it on the display server? It might be the window size, actually. Window... What is the name? Window set mode, right? Window set mode. I want to be in full screen. In here, I'm gonna have the resolution. Var window size. It's a vector 2i. Let's make it vector 2i 1920. Whoops. 1920 by 1080. But yeah, I might actually do it. I might actually do it You're right. Let's try to not use the movie maker mode, because it's not crazy right now. It's not crazy useful, right? Let's have a capture viewport bool. It's false. We can increase the delay then. We can let it settle for quite a while. In here we can tween property. Tween property self capture viewport, put it to true 0. Okay. And then we'll quit. And so in here, how would we do that? We do get viewport, get texture, get image, right? And it's giving us an image. So var viewport image. It's giving us an image. What do we do with that? We just do save PNG or something. Save PNG and path. Okay. Let's have in here like the save path. Is it local? We can do res, right? We can do res. So string, it's going to be res media something, and it's going to be export var image name, and I can change that whenever I want to start. So in here it's box, it's turntable emergency box. Okay. And so it's going to do image, it's going to do save path, path join image name. Image name is going to be image name plus underscore when we start counting, I guess. So we are going to start counting right over there. Come on, Godot. Are you crashing? Hey, this guy is turning. The guy's turning. And we might do it with FFmpeg if it's good enough. Are you there? What is happening? Oh, I changed I changed the keyboard. Var frame index int, let's call it capture frame index. Could call it capture frame, honestly. Capture frame. It starts at 0, and whenever it starts doing that, it starts doing plus equal 1. If not capture viewport, you return save PNG. Save PNG. And so the name is going to be what? Underscore person D, and we just pass the capture shit, I can't write, capture frame, right? And then we path with the save path with the actual VP image name. Okay. Should we try? Maybe it's going to be better. Let's see. It didn't change the resolution at all. And also, all of my files are not PNGs, so I made a mistake. We don't have a lot of them, though. We don't have a lot of them. Godot. Save. Screenshot. Does it change something? Is it different? I only have 127. That doesn't seem like a lot. We had way more images. Is that normal? And so in here it's .png. That is good. Set resolution, I completely forgot. We can await get tree process frame, and then we start set resolution, blah blah blah. Let's go. Let's see if it makes a difference. But it's starting in full screen. That's not what I want. It looks good though. Where do you set the borderless? Where do you set the borderless? It used to be in the same thing, no? Window flag borderless. How do you do that? Go to 4, set window borderless code. I'm confused. Borderless display, but why are you doing that to me? Ah, you just grab the window and you set it to borderless, right? Is that true? So you do get... Can you do get window? Yeah, and you can do borderless. Borderless true. And you set mode Do I need to set mode maximized? No, I just need to set the size, right? Let me see. Okay, it's moving my window at a weird spot, but I don't think it matters. If it's 1080p, it's fine. The only issue is that I have way less frames. It's not consistent. But this is 1080p, so that's pretty cool. But it's not consistent. Unfortunately, so far. It looks like... It looks like I'm not capturing at a consistent 60 FPS. So I guess that's kind of why the other mode exists. You see what I mean? Because if I turn that into... If I turn that into my turntable, you will see it's going to look like shit. Why is it going so fast? Woo! 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 Why is it going so fast? Woo! 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 Oh! Okay, give me a sec, there's a problem. Media. Oh no, I have a bunch of frames, that's fine. No, I have only 95 frames. How is that possible? Am I crazy? I'm turning the table for 10 seconds. I'm turning the table for 10 seconds. Oh. Is that because this blocks the my tween is going to stop? Like my tween is running, but the process is making the engine stutter every frame, so I'm skipping frames basically. No? That is shit. Let me tell you one thing, it is shit. There is no solution that is good. So honestly, what I can do right now, one of the best... I think capturing and saving image can take longer than a process frame, so the movie mode slows the engine down, guarantee 1 capture per frame. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, you're right. So... it kind of messes with audio though, EMO. I think they're doing something for that. That's why you record audio kind of separately. Because I guess they're probably recreating the audio... Like they're capturing the buffer and then they're recreating the audio on their own. You see what I mean? Like to you it would sound horrible as the game is running, but because they're capturing the packets, like the parts, and then they're recreating the audio, it should be fine, I guess. But I don't know. Okay. It seems like a very weird thing that you can't delay the movie. I'm really... I don't understand. I really don't understand. I really don't understand why they would do that. You see what I mean? It's so weird. What's preventing you from setting up specific things? Script or just start state in the editor. The movie maker isn't just a minor change, it depends on flags set on startup. I think it's very easy. The edit is my app. The user configures the state through UI. Unfortunately, the way moving here is enabled makes it difficult to toggle the runtime. It expects to be using its own audio server to write audio data without any distortion. Ah, interesting. That's exactly what we're talking about, right? Okay. It looks like there's no easy solution. It looks like there's no easy solution. Rather than tween, you could do rotation in the process, maybe. Yes. Yes, sure. But I'm not sure it would actually change anything, no? Maybe it would. Maybe it would. We can try. I don't know how much I should rotate if I want to make a full rotation in the amount of time I have. I should also divide that by delta. You know what? I think I don't care. I don't care. I'm not doing that often enough for it to matter. So I'm going to do something simple. I'm going to record in frames. I wait a full second in here. And I just kill the first X amount of frames, and it's fine. It's not ideal. I would like Godot to have a better way of starting the movie maker mode, but it's gonna be fine. That's gonna be a lot of frames for nothing, but hey. I just have to remove the first 60 frames and it's fine. Yeah, you can see how slow it turns compared to when we were recording. I really thought it would be faster than that, so we should not take longer than this. I really thought I would be spending like 2 minutes on this. This is the reality of game dev, right? You realize that everything is shit. They released pegs and stickers, right? It's only 5. I don't know if if I care about the game. Okay, so the first 60 frames should be out of the window, right? So between 59, yeah, we should start seeing something. So 59. Should I remove it? Or should this one be there too? Maybe it should be there. Maybe it should be there. No, because the last one is this one. So I can skip it. Okay. It's a little bit messy. I'm not enjoying the process. So I'll guess I'll do a script and not use Shutter encoder. Not use Mr. Shutter encoder, if you know what I mean. I think that having that as 1080p is better. Is it pushing the internal resolution though? Am I stupid? I guess so. But it's how we have set it up, right? We have a stretch shrink of 2. It was crunchier earlier. I'm pretty sure. Okay, anyway. Anyway. It's saving the audio every time though. I kind of don't care. Can I force it to not save the audio? Apparently not. And so why I did that? Oh yeah, to have the ability to remove the thing. Okay. So now I can just kill my frames. And I have that. Okay. Cool. Let's post that. Nice. It's not 4 p.m. The time zone is always wrong when I relaunch Windows. My god, I hate Windows. But what can I say? My Linux was broken again, so it's not like it's doing better, right? Poor Linux. Trying to do its best. It is very sad. Okay, so what do we have? I don't care about that, and I don't care about that. GD ignore, isn't it ignoring it? We should also git ignore what's inside, by the way. We should also git ignore what's inside. Git ignore. Media. Poor Ronaldo. I don't like Windows 2. I also don't like ceilings either. No. Ceilings are fine. No, but it's my fault. I'm running I'm running CachyOS, and I need to have the latest. I need to have a specific build of OBS so I can have like the web embeds and stuff, because by default it doesn't have it because it doesn't have Chrome embedded framework, a bunch of bullshit. The problem is that I run OBS Git on the AUR. So it builds practically every day because I update it every time. I guess I should ignore it most of the time. I don't know how to do that, by the way. Can you ignore specific AUR update? Can you do that? Cache. I don't want to update all. I don't want to ignore all the AUR. I just want to ignore one of them from time to time, like once every month or something, or maybe when there's a stable release, I should get the updates. But I don't need to get them every day, because what happened today is that my OBS was not working because it required a package, it required a library that was not there because it was too new on my system. By the way, my chat is broken, no? I didn't realize this. What is happening? I don't have any chat? Oh no, it's just that it's removing it over time. Right? It's removing it over time, I guess. This is a stupid feature. Am I broken? Shart, are we broken? You are broken. Yes. You are completely brokey. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. I like it. I like it. It needs to be better, but I like it. By the way, are we updating the Godot Steam version? No, not now. But soon. Soon we need to. Should we do another test with the turntable really quickly now that it works? Should we add another object? What object should we add? What is a cool object to add? A coin? A door? A family? A family? That would be cool. Can we add the family? Why is that pivoted like this? You are pivoted. Pivoted. Family is history, that Homer Simpson meme. True. Look at that. And let's rename that shit to turntable. Oh my god, it is slow. It is slow as fuck. I have time to browse Reddit. Thank you. Shit, how is it called again? How is it called? I used it like literally No. Is it in my utilities? Where is it? I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh, it got removed. It was there, right? Shutter encoder. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. Is it still the same thing? No, it forgot everything, right? Maybe I should do a preset. H264. 2 pass, please. Image sequence. And you want that to be at 60. Wow. And it's in 1280. Why is it in 1280? It doesn't set the resolution. Yeah, I'm just checking some stuff. This is also 1280. Oh my god. The movie maker mode is really fucking shit. Because the resolution, it will be too early for that to work. Oh my god, it's so fucking useless. It is so fucking useless. You basically have to modify your project files, your settings before starting. This is fucking annoying. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. Anyway. It's not that secret. We literally have a photo of them, right? On the table. Okay, so what we can do, I'd like to remove the upgrades today, maybe too. Maybe we do the temp or the ending, I don't know. What I'd like to do right now, spend a lot of time doing some bullshit stuff. We need to work on the upgrade probabilities the same way we did it. Let's close everything. Come on, Godot. And we can open upgrades. All right. So this makes no sense, but it's fine. Right now I don't have to touch it. Or I can remove it right away. We know we have... We know we only have 0, 0, 1, 2, and I think the other one will be on a separate layer. Maybe not. Maybe we consider it. No, I think it's better if it's considered a separate thingy. So we can just do that. Usually I put this over there. Okay. So, the main problem is every time we're picking up something, especially in here, this is why in the demo we have so much stuff happening, because so much duplicates, because we only have a few upgrades and some of them have like a huge probability. So I think the idea, reduce the probability of what we spend by 10%. Yeah, what we could do is have like dynamic probabilities. Every time we pick something, we reduce the probability, and we reset that. And we reset that every, I don't know, every something. Or we simply kind of avoid duplicates by having a pool. We could do that, but having duplicates is fine. Having duplicates is fine. It's just not fun when we have a lot of duplicates. I think this is mainly caused by the fact that we have only a few of them. So on the first thing, no upgrades. No fucking upgrades in here. No fucking upgrades. And I think we should introduce not all of them at once, but maybe not. Maybe the probabilities are just different. Yeah. Are we still calling it fish cap? Yeah. Fish oil, hammer, monocular, shield, hook, mermaid, bottle. So in here we do 4, 6, and 10. I think we can go up to 12. Maybe we start at 4 in here. I think 4 was a vestige of the past. I don't know if we need that anymore. And on the second run, 4, 6, 9. 9 is a big bump, right? 9 is a big bump. Should we bump it only to 7?